Welcome back to our channel! So today I'm going to be talking about my favorite things to do in San Diego. I've lived here for a year and a half, time just flies, and I'm going to be talking about my favorite things to do or things that I recommend you doing if you visit San Diego. The first thing on my list is Balboa Park, which is basically a really big park that is beautiful, and it's got a bunch of museums and really cool architecture. There's a bunch of different restaurants, there's a bunch of different gardens, and lots of people get married there, I think. It's got cool events throughout the year. It's got these little cottage type houses, or maybe just little houses that are like from different countries, and sometimes they put on events that include all these different countries and food from all these different countries and different aspects of their culture and information about their history, and it's really cool. And Balboa Park is awesome, and if you come to San Diego, you should definitely visit it. The second thing on my list, this may be my favorite, but I don't know, is La Jolla Cove. La Jolla is a city right north of San Diego. It's in San Diego County, and it's a beach city. It's gorgeous. It's so beautiful. Downtown La Jolla is gorgeous. It's this little area by the beach where there's a lot of cliffs so you can look over the ocean, and it's beautiful. There's a lot of sea lions as well, and they're just, I think, free sea lions, like wild sea lions, and they just lay on the rocks and you can go, stare at them and stuff. And they're really cool. And it's a beautiful place to walk because you're right by the ocean, and it's just gorgeous. La Jolla is gorgeous in itself, and I would highly recommend visiting that part of San Diego County because it's beautiful and it's the beach, and you're in San Diego, you gotta go to the beach, Torrey Pines is the third thing on my list, and it is basically a hiking trail in La Jolla, and it's up a mountain, so you walk up this mountain, you hike up this mountain, and then you can see the ocean, and it's gorgeous. It's honestly beautiful. I feel like I'm gonna say gorgeous and beautiful a lot in this video, but that's because these places are honestly gorgeous and beautiful, and you can overlook the ocean and you feel like you're on top of the world. Also, it's a good exercise thing to do during the day because you're hiking and you're walking uphill. Then when you get to the end of the hiking trail, there's these stairs that lead down to the ocean, well, to the beach. And you might have seen that on Instagram anywhere because I think they're pretty famous steps, and they basically lead down to the ocean, and you just feel like you're in a fairy tale kind of, or just like in a dream because it's so gorgeous. And that's a good thing to do in the morning before it's hot, and then you can go to La Jolla for breakfast. Another great part of San Diego is downtown San Diego. It's got beautiful skyscrapers. I mean, that's where Comic-Con is, and we are known for how lovely our downtown is. My favorite part of downtown would be Little Italy because there's a bunch of little Italian restaurants. They have fantastic farmers market on Saturday mornings, and Little Italy just has a bunch to do. You can just walk the streets and look at all the pretty apartments, and the lights oftentimes, the trees oftentimes have lights on them, and it's just a lovely walk. The next thing on my list is Seaport Village, which is an outdoor mall by the ocean, it's on the bay, and it's right next to the convention center. And so if you've ever seen those interviews of celebrities at Comic-Con when they're like on a yacht, kind of, it's right next to Seaport Village. From Seaport Village, you can see like all the celebrities at Comic-Con, or so I've heard, and it's a lovely little outside mall, but this is not free. You do have to pay to park there. So that is not technically a free thing, but you can pay to park there and then just walk around other places, or you can do meter parking somewhere else because that's not too expensive. It's like a couple dollars, and then walk to Seaport Village and then continue walking downtown. And I would highly recommend it because it's good exercise, and you just get to walk by the ocean and see all the pretty apartments, and you're just like, it's great. The next one I'm going to talk about is a beach. There are tons of different amazing beaches in San Diego. There's La Jolla Beach, all of La Jolla. There's Coronado Beach, there's Mission Beach. There are so many beaches, but I think my favorite is Pacific Beach, only because every time I've gone, I've had really good memories there. It's kind of where a lot of young people live, and there's a cool pier you can walk on. I don't actually know if it's cool, I've never been on it, but I've been under it, and that was really cool. And there's all the like hipster type stores like Urban Outfitters and stuff like that, and there's little restaurants that you can sit on, and you can sit up like on the balcony and overlook the ocean. And it's a really cool area, Pacific beaches. There's gelato, there's acai, so I think Pacific Beach is one of my favorite beaches just because it's awesome and it's got like a cool, fun vibe. The next thing you could do is go to the Coronado Lookout. If you've never been to San Diego, there's an island right across from the land, from the harbor, and it is called Coronado Island. Technically it's not an island because my dad was here a couple weeks ago and he was like, it's actually not an island because it is attached, but you do have to take a bridge to get there. And there's a lookout point where you can see the city of San Diego, like the downtown area from Coronado, and it's very beautiful and it's like across the bay and it's gorgeous. I would recommend that. I would also just recommend going to Coronado Island because it's got gorgeous houses and a really cute downtown area and a marvelous hotel called the Hotel Del. So that is something that you should do as well. The last thing on my list is Sunset Cliffs. They're basically just cliffs in Point Loma, which is an area of San Diego. And basically it's just these cliffs that overlook the ocean and you sit there and you watch the sunset. Sunset Cliffs. And I've been a couple times, quite a few times actually, and I really, really like it. I think it's beautiful and I would highly recommend it to anyone who visits. And there's also a really good pizza place near there, and they have really good pizza, so you could go watch the sunset, go eat pizza, or eat pizza and then go watch the sunset. Just so you know, there's like not a lot of parking there at all, so you might have to fight for it. You might have to park a little bit far away and then walk, but it's a great place to watch the sunset or just watch the ocean waves, and it's really relaxing and peaceful, and I highly recommend it. So there are a lot of things to do in San Diego, and I probably missed a bunch of really awesome things, but these are the ones that I could remember off the top of my head that I love to do, and if you ever visit San Diego, I highly recommend that. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you guys next week.